Hi everyone. In this video, I would like to talk about the Tor websites that we have implements multiple API into the systems and tested the APIs. First of all, I would like to introduce my groupmate, which is the Si, Casey, and Tingson. All of them have contribute a lot to the projects and make a wonderful interface of the design. First, I would like to open the React to launch our projects. As you can see, this is our tour management systems that we have developed in a few weeks. And as you can see, this is a back end for the back end for all the MongoDB store in MongoDB and perform the CIODs. And this is the front end, which is the interface design and also the CSS everything. So first, I would like to press the npm starts to launch the interface. So you just need to type the cd tour management because it is inside the folder set up front end here. So you just need to type enter and then a CD front end. After that, you just need to press the npm start. So in a few seconds, the interface will be launched. As you can see, this is the website that we have developed. The website is called Travelworld. Inside Travelworld, you can see all the details and also the images and also the image and YouTube's. So you just need to you can just download the videos and just full stream it or anything. And under here, this is the where you can search for the location, everything. Just fill out everything and then just click the buttons. However, I haven't filled out all the details yet, so it will pop up all news are required. Under here, this is all the API that we implement to the system, which is the weather news, Tor news, and also the images. And this is all the tour that allow users to books and you can just see all the price per persons and the location and also the ratings. So you just click one of it and it will show you the descriptions of the place and also the price and also the informations need to fill up. And under here will be a book now. Once you click book now, it will link you to a thank you and tell you that your tour is booked. So and this is all the details and this is the footer that will be displayed in all the pages. So for my part is to develop a interface and also implement a news API to the interface. So this is the news. In this page, it will display all the news like everything's just show all the details about the place that you can visit and also the news everything. So if you want to see like need to break now and trying to treat your weekend life like a vacation, just click the link buttons and it will link you to a blog or also a news. Yep, this is the blogs. It will show you everything and also the videos, the YouTube videos. So you just click a back here and then it will link you back. However, our interface doesn't has a lot of functions such as the login register. It just it just show you the interface, but it does not have the function to work. So you just fill everything and you just click login and nothing will be happens. So after that, I will show you the codes that we do. So this is all the codes, the front ends. For my part is the news. So this is the news, the codes, everything. So the API I just took from this one. This is the API with the API key and also the title, the vacation titles. So if you want to test the API, just need to go to Chrome and just fill out the links. Yep, this is all the details that I took from the API, which called news API.org. So you read everything, and then the API will reset every day. So the data might be different. So this is all the codes I have implemented and also the CSS, which is called the new CSS. And for the front end, that's all my contributions. And for the back end, which is the news, in the back end I can perform the CIUD, which is the news deletes, uploads, and also delete updates the details. So I just need to open this one, and then I just need to like open the news. Yep, this is all the news, and I need to open my MongoDB also because I'm going to upload the data to the MongoDBs. So this is the MongoDBs. In the news parts, I've created a web API, and under it will be a food, image, and news. This all is for each APIs that we implement into our system. So for the news, I have only one data. So I just need to fill out. I just need to upload another one by pressing the terminal. So I need to type the call management, CD call management. Then after that will be a backend and API. After this, I need to just this. You need if you want to go for the first one, the first one, you just need to fill out is zero. You just need to fill out everything like here to zero. If you want to go for the second one, you just need to press the first one. You just need to fill out the first one. So after that, you just need to press a notes news.api. News API is the folder names. So you just press enter. Then we're starting link to the database and upload data. As you can see, this is the data that has been uploaded to the database. You can run a foreign homes. So show is here. Yeah, this one. You can run a Florida homes with an indoor drive. So in database, you just need to refresh it. Yeah, the data will be here. The data will be here. So if want to perform another one CIUD, you just need to go for the second one. Like this is news deletes, which is will delete all the details in the database. So I just need to press the open a new terminal again, and then press CD again, and just press the notes, news deletes. Anyway, something linked to the MongoDB and also delete all the details. Like show here, successful delete details of this the logs that I fill in. So I just need to go to the MongoDBs, just refresh it, and the data will be deleted. Alright, as you can see in the news here, the data all is has been deleted. So in order to perform the second one, the news delete one or the news update, I need to upload more data to the MongoDBs. So I just need to go to news API, just fill in the zero, starting from zero until one, terminal again, and type the CD again, and just type node news.api. Yeah, these the details. What you show knows the detail you can see at this place. This one, the first one. So I need to upload one more details. Open terminal again, and then type the CD everything. For uploading, I need to change the 0 to 1, so it will upload the second data. Okay, after that, you just need to press Notes, News, API. Then you will upload the second data to the MongoDB. Right, the second data has been uploaded, so you just go to the MongoDB and it just refreshes. Yeah, the second data has been uploaded, which is the you can run it for your homes. So, in order to perform another one, I need to go to the news JS, which is the news delete once. So I need to type the terminal again to delete only one data. So I just need to go to CD for management again. So in order to delete, I need to make sure that the author is the right ones. So it will link to the data and then delete the specific data that have the author names. Okay, as you can see, the author name is this one, so I just need to copy this ones and I'm gonna paste it here. Once paste it, I can just type notes and the news delete once. Then the system will remove the data from the MongoDB. As you can see, the data is from here. Once I refresh it, the data will be disappear. As you can see, the data only shows one, and just now the another data has been deleted. So for the second one is news update ones, which is used to change the data, the author names. So I just need to type the terminal again. So before that, I need to change the author name and the author that I want to upload to the database. So I just open the database. The name is this one, right? So I just copy paste it and then just paste it here. And then the author name maybe I change to like group ones and I just fill out the terminal to let it run. Press notes and also the news delete the news update ones. After type the note, the data the VI will link to the MongoDB and then performs to change the data on on the MongoDB. As you can see, it is show successfully updates. So I just need to go to the MongoDB. As you can this one, right? I just need to click the refresh. Then the octane will be changed. These all the CID that I use my API to perform it. So before doing anything, I need to test my API whether it's useful or it cannot be works. So I need to go to the SRC, the front ends, and go to the pages, which I store the API. And for the news parts, I just need to copy the link, this one, the link. You can see in prompt, if I paste the API here, it show works. So in order to conform it, I need to go to Postman's. So here is a Postman's, which is I have created a web API and then a new request. So I just need to delete it, paste it, the API, and then just send it. Yep, it shows all the data that you can see in the interface here. So it the result is the API is really works and it can be used for the systems. So for another testing, I need to just fill out these things to test the API status and also the response time. So I can know that how long does the API retrieve the data, they send the data to my systems. So I just need to send again and just go to the test results And as you can see, both of the testing is passed, which shows that the status code is 200s, and then the time is less than 200s. And before the end of my demo, I need to, in my opinions for the projects, it is still in the development phase, and it is not ready to develop to the market, as more of the functions such as the login and registration is not working, and also the payments, as you can see in the top here, there will be a book now, right? Once you click it, it doesn't show anything. It just link you to the details, because I didn't add the function yet, and the system, and this system is still need a lot of improvements to make the interface more attractive and also wonderful, and also the css for all the API, as you can see, the CSS is just a simple, just a container, and just store all the details and also the date, correct, and links. And yeah, that's all for my part. I will pass to Si to continue about the second APIs.
Good day to everyone. My name is Sing. Now, I would like to demo the Travel World Web Gallery section, which include the UI interface, my API, third-party API, and the MongoDB database interaction. React functionality for starting code compilation and launching the Travel World site was used. To get to the directory path, the cd command must be executed, then the npm start command. After compiling, the web browser will be displayed with the Travel World site interface. Users can view all the information on the site, such as the tours, news, flights, galleries, and food. For my contribution is the hotels gallery section. Users can view the hotels gallery information such as the title, photo type, numbers of views, and like. By clicking Explore More, users will navigate to the relevant web page. Apart from clicking the gallery button from the navigation bar, users also can access the page by clicking the button from the footer. Here is the code for retrieving data to the user interface. The images component is a React functional component that retrieves images from the Exabyte APIs and display them in a card-based layout. As the screen shown is the gallery APIs which used in the project. Next, I would like to demo the backend for the project. The provider could establish a connection to a MongoDB database using Mongoose and retrieve image from the Exabyte APIs using Axios. It defines a schema for the image data and create a model for the image collection in the database. The code then made an API request to Pixabay, extract specific image data from the response, create a new instance of the model with the extract data, and save it into database. As the screen shown, after compiling the code, the data will be got and stored in MongoDB gallery tables. Next is to set up a connection to a MongoDB database using Mongoose. The image schema is then created, specifying the fields and their data type for the image data. A successful message will be displayed when connected to the database. For the CRUD delete all features, the code was called delete many method used to delete multiple documents that match a given condition from the associated MongoDB collection. A successful message will be displayed, and the data will be deleted from the gallery table. Next is the delete one features. The delete one method is to delete a single document from the associated MongoDB collection that matches the condition type equal to photo. Only the first document that satisfies the condition will be deleted. If the deletion operation is successful, a message is logged indicating that one document has been deleted. The data with max condition type equal to photo was deleted from the table. This is the update one method to perform an update operation on a single document. The condition type equal to photo is provided to match the document to be updated. while the second argument type equal to GIF specify the desired update, changing the value of the type field to GIF. Last but not least is the Postman testing. After entering the API URL and clicking the send button, all the information will be displayed. Here is the test case for verifying status code 200. The test checks whether the status code returned by the API is 200, indicating a successful response. The expected status code was set to 150, indicating a specific requirements or scenarios. However, the test result revealed that the actual status code received from the API response was 200, which did not meet the expected value. Consequently, the test failed. Next, a test case will execute to measure the response time of an API request. The expectation was that the response time would be less than 200 milliseconds. However, the test result revealed that the actual response time was 531 milliseconds, which exceeds the expected threshold. A specific test case will execute to validate the success of a false request. The test expected the response code to be either 200 or 202. The test result confirmed that the actual response code matched one of the expected value, resulting in a successful pass. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ong Ting Shen. Now I'm gonna to present my work, and our group have Cha Xiying, Bei Zixuan, and Casey. Okay, now I'm gonna to react my page in here. Okay, CD. Okay. Okay. And now this is our homepage. And user can scroll down to see other details in homepage. They can also click this one to view the a video and insert the location. They want to know the distance and the select people to search something. Okay, and here is the features. And for my contribution is the food API, foods page. In the food page, user can see all the food details and the image and also the food names. Okay, and go to the. Now let's say I want to check the API first. I copy this API link and paste on. Okay, paste on browser, then you can see all the API items in here. They have the image type, then ID and the title, the name. Okay, then this means the API is working. Okay, now I'm going to start to perform the CIUD. Okay. Okay, now to see my database, the full database now is no result yet. Okay, now let's say I want to add a food. Okay, this is 2 means I add the third one into the database. Okay. Then I want to function this one. I just click node food API. Okay, now the grill and bar pizza is successful add to the database. Okay, now I go to database and refresh and see. Okay, now the data is already stored into the database. Okay, now I'm go to the next one. This is the database, and this is the delete. Okay, now I'm update first. Okay, now the database image type is JPG. I want to use JPG change to PNG. Okay, Okay, now the flight is updated successfully. Now this is a PNG JPG, right? I refresh and see. Okay, the image type already changed to PNG. Okay, now I want to delete it and try to delete one. Okay, already delete successfully. Now refresh. Okay, the result already delete. Okay, this is the CIOD function. Okay, and now go to the Postman. Let's say I want to test my API in Postman. This then I test in Postman, just input the link here, then send. And now show the result. The API is already worked, can show all the result. Okay, now let's say I want to test for the status code and response time. Okay, test. The status code is 200 is passed, but the response times is less than 200 is failed. Okay. Let's say change the response time to 800 ms and test again. And now the response times is below 800. This is successfully. Okay. Thank you. That's all my project.
Hello, so in this video I'm going to demonstrate the web API of mine, which is the flight API. So in the interface we can see that it will display the flight ID, then the flight destination, and then the departure time and arrival time. So first, for the flight API, after the registration, it will show the API key in here. So it will display the sample to the API. And Postman is used to test the API. It will display the output in here in JSON format. So you can see the ID, the departure time, arrival time, and the duration. After get the API key, Axios is import and then create a function and then put the HTTP along with the API key so that it will send the HTTP request to the API, and then it will display the data, which is the ID, departure airport code, arrival airport code, then departure time and arrival time, which is shown in here. Then for the backend part, for the flight API, first Mongoose is installed, then the MongoDB link is put here for the connection to the database. Then the flight schema is put to input a new flight, put a new schema, which is include ID, departure time, arrival time, and the duration. And then it will connect to the database. So the database will show the details in here. To save the result from the API, the loop is run, and then it will display what the data has been saved. So there is a new data that saved just now in here. So it will display under the flight database. To update the data, the node flight update one will be run. So it will display successfully update, which updated 1 hour to 2 hours as shown in the database. So next will be the delete function. To run the delete function, delete1 will be run. So it will display successful deleting 1, which the duration is 1. So that's all for my part in the Flight API. Thank you for watching.